What is the penalty for impeding the scrum half? Have you ever wondered what happens when a player gets in the way of the scrum half during a rugby match? This action is known as impeding the scrum half, and it can lead to some important penalties. Let's break down what this means and what the consequences are. In rugby, the scrum half plays a vital role. They are responsible for feeding the ball into the scrum and retrieving it once it comes out. Because of their importance, the rules are strict about how players can interact with them. Impeding the scrum half refers to any illegal action that prevents them from doing their job. This could be blocking their movement, interfering with their throw-in, or being offside in relation to the scrum. When a player impedes the scrum half, the penalty is typically a penalty kick awarded to the non-offending team. This rule is in place to ensure fair play and to keep the game flowing smoothly. Now let's look at some key points related to this penalty. First, players must remain onside during the scrum. For instance, the scrum half of the team that is not throwing in the ball must stand on their side of the middle line and at least 5 meters behind the hindmost foot of their last player in the scrum. If they fail to do this, a penalty is given. Next, the positioning of the scrum half is crucial. Once the scrum begins, the scrum half of the team in possession must have at least 1 foot level with or behind the ball. The opposing scrum half must also stay within certain boundaries near the scrum and not cross offside lines. Violating these rules can lead to penalties as well. Illegal interference is another big factor. Actions like blocking the scrum half's path, collapsing the scrum, or preventing a clean feed into the scrum are all penalized. If the referee sees such interference, they will award a penalty kick to the opposing team. In practical terms, if a player impedes the scrum half by standing in an offside position or physically blocking them, the referee will stop play. A penalty will be awarded to the scrum half's team at the location of the scrum. This penalty allows the team to kick for territory, take a quick tap, or choose another restart based on the situation. So, to sum it up, the penalty for impeding the scrum half is a penalty kick awarded to the opposing team at the place of infringement. This rule helps ensure that the scrum half can perform their role without unfair obstruction, keeping the game fair and enjoyable for everyone involved.